Most people overlook red cabbage completely. After today, you won't. Hey there, I'm Grace, and this is VeggieVibe. We're making something with homemade pita that's gonna surprise you. And we're jumping right in. So, red cabbage. Once you roast this, it changes everything. I gotta be honest, I just love this stuff. Crunchy, sweet, gorgeous color, and so good for you. You can shred it however you want. I like using a regular peeler, works great. Look at those thin purple ribbons. This cabbage has got such a vibrant color going on. It looks amazing no matter how you serve it. Next up, red onion. You could swap in shallots, leeks, whatever onion you've got. If you're liking this so far, hit that like button and subscribe. It really does keep me going. A little black pepper, a little salt. How much? Honestly, just go by taste. Now this, smoked paprika, that's my favorite. And olive oil, of course. You just gotta get comfortable tossing a mix like this. Salad tongs work, or even 2 forks, totally fine. All right, next, parchment paper into the air fryer basket. Oh, and don't pack the veggies down. You want them spread out in a nice loose layer. We'll cook this for 8 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. While that's going, let's make the pita dough. First up, flour. I'm using all-purpose, but really any kind works. A pinch of salt. Without it, your pita's gonna taste like nothing. Now the water, it needs to be hot. That hot water scalds the flour and makes the dough nice and stretchy. Olive oil is what gives it that softness and a really nice crust. Look at that. Shaggy mess to smooth dough, just like that. No fuss, no kneading forever. Really, it's that easy. And honestly, you could make these flatbreads instead of regular bread. Hey, so where are you watching from? Drop your city in the comments. I'd love to know. One thing though, let the dough rest for about 20 minutes. It makes a real difference in the texture and the taste. Try it once and you'll see what I mean. Should we check on the cabbage? Those edges are starting to caramelize, but we're not quite done. Give it a gentle stir. Back in for another 7 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. Now, let's do the sauce. You're gonna need 1 avocado. Make sure it's ripe, nice and soft. Mine's perfect, so I'm just scooping the flesh out with a spoon. Got any health-minded friends? Go ahead and send them this one. This pita is absolutely worth sharing. Unsweetened Greek yogurt. Regular or vegan, either one works. For a little kick and some aroma, 1 clove of garlic. Chop it, grate it, press it, whatever's easiest for you. squeeze of lime pulls the whole thing together. Juice from one half or both, depends how tangy you like it. And just a little salt. Oh, smooth, tangy, a little garlicky. That's the one. And I really love this soft green color too. All right, back to the dough. It's gotten so soft and smooth. Feel that. These flatbreads are gonna be really good. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the Super Thanks button. It really does help this little community grow. You can shape them by hand or use a rolling pin. The main thing is keeping the thickness even. Aim for roughly round. That's all you need. But soon enough, they'll come out just right. See how I'm not placing them too close together? Bake for 5 to 7 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. Let the flatbreads cool down first. Then you can cut them right in half. Look at those pockets inside. If yours didn't puff up, no worries. Just pile the filling on top. Start with the sauce. 1 spoonful, 2, whatever makes you happy. Creamy, nutty, and it melts right into the warm bread. Already delicious. But now, the whole reason we're here. Just spoon the cabbage right in there. Don't be shy. Load it up. Smoky, sweet, with that little bit of crunch still. Any spicy food fans out there? Tuck in a little pickled jalapeno. Some fresh cilantro on top. Or, if that's not your thing, parsley, arugula, dill, all great. One bite and you'll get it. Homemade pita, roasted red cabbage, done. It's perfect for a cozy dinner, a picnic, or just grabbing on the go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really does mean a lot. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.